Parvati and Sita were living in the village of India. Parvati always kept looking for some way to make Sita leave the house. Parvati was famous throughout the village for her unquenchable greed, as she always craved for precious things like gold, jewels, or expensive unique clothes. On the other hand, Sita was famous throughout the village for her intelligence. One morning, Parvati thought of a trick to get rid of Sita. Parvati came to Sita with a smile on her face and said, Sita, my dear daughter, I want a very beautiful necklace, the one that should be made of finest pearls. Can you bring that for me? Sita was aware of her mother in law's intentions. She took a moment to think, but Parvati knew she couldn't bring such an expensive necklace. And the moment she will refuse to fulfill my wish, I will expel her from the house. Sita replied with a sweet smile, Of course, dear mother, why not? To get the best pearl, I need to go to the bank of the river and look for the shells. It will take me some time, so I think you should wait for me till the evening. Parvati agreed, but she was convinced that Sita would never find the pearl. Sita made her way to the river bank where she spent the whole day collecting pearls. As the sun began to set, she collected the pearls and returned home. Parvati was surprised to see that when Sita opened the shells one by one, each shell contained a very beautiful pearl. But in reality, what Sita did, she cleverly bought precious pearls from the market and put them inside each shell. She made a necklace out of these pearls and put it on her mother-in-law's neck the same day when Parvati asked for it. Parvati was shocked and worried by this act of her daughter-in-law. But there was no response to Parvati's greed. She wanted now even more. The next morning, she started praising Sita about the saris worn by the women of the village and said, Can you bring me this time again? Sita smiled and said, Yes, dear mother. She went to the market and bought a simple white sari, after which she went to the best dyer in the village and said, Brother, color this sari in various brilliant colors. When she returned home with the sari, Parvati was surprised to see the sari shining with such brilliant colors. After every fulfillment of wish from Sita, Parvati was stunned. And now she realized that Sita's intelligence could turn even the most impossible tasks into reality. Over the time, Parvati's heart softened. She began to see Sita not as a rival but as a wise and loving daughter in law. One evening, Parvati called Sita to her side. Sita, she said gently, I have been unfair to you. From now on, I will treat you with the love and respect you deserve. After hearing these words, Sita smiled warmly. Her eyes were filled with tears of joy. She said, Thank you, mother. I only wish for peace and happiness in our home. From that day on, Parvati and Sita lived together in harmony. By the time Parvati's greed faded away, and it was replaced by a genuine appreciation for the simple joys of life.